Alright guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Mr. Baby and today we're doing part 2 of this Dokkan battle beginner guide. Now, as you can tell, my name is officially Mr. Baby. Now you can tell by the channel art. I will leave a link in the description of this video to the artist and his Instagram as well as his YouTube. He did an amazing job. Go ahead, contact him if you want anything like this done for yourself. I highly recommend him. He did a great job. Shout out to you, bro, if you're watching this video. Now, last episode or last part, we had DBZarrion on the channel helping us out. Unfortunately, he could not make it today, but I will still have his Instagram, his YouTube down in the description below. So go check out his channel. So last part, we ended up on this screen. So I'm gonna go quickly through this stuff, and then we're going to go to the team section, and that's what this video will focus on today. So we have device transfer and backup. This just tells you how to transfer. I'm not going to read through all of this, and it's obviously loud, but it's not too hard. Create transfer code is basically what it is. You click it. I can't do it because I'm already linked to a Facebook account. If you're linked to a Facebook, you cannot create your own transfer code. You have to log out, and to log out, let me go back here. To log out, you have to go to Facebook linking backup and click log out on the bottom. So again, like I'm already linked. So ways to save your account is to be linked to a Facebook account, or before let's say you're gonna delete the app for whatever reason, you go click transfer code, and then you create one, you screenshot it, and then when you sign in, last episode or last part I told you guys how to do that. You sign in to the transfer code and it definitely should work. Down to options. In options we have the battle game music. I think that's what BGM stands for. I just have that off for now because this could be pretty loud. So that's just the in-game music. Sound effects is sound effects when you click stuff. Battle speed, you want to keep this at sped up at 2x speed. If not, your events are going to take very long to complete. Animations are going to be dragged out. You always want to keep it at 2x speed. Now, animation setting doesn't really change too much. I mean, if your phone dies very quickly, just keep it on power saving. I keep it on power saving because, why not? Just that the option is there, I'll do that. But there's not really much difference in game. Now, enhanced color clarity. The only thing I can see that this affects is the color of the orbs on the field when you're playing. If you want more of a, fancy look to the orbs, you're going to want to turn this on. If you just want a normal, color look, when I say color look, I just mean, normal, flat type look, you just want to turn it off. It's just preference, really. You're going to have to play with it when you go into matches to see if you really like it. Next, we have language and voice settings. This is just you choose the language and the voice. It's not really anything crazy. And then we have wallpaper settings. Now, for the 300 million download celebration, this is when they introduced this. So we got this Goku one, Goku and Vegeta family one. We got the Cell, and we got Gohan. And right now, I have this one equipped because this is what you guys will be seeing when you first hop into the game. You're not gonna have any of these. Actually, I don't even. If you make a new account, I don't think you're gonna have any of these wall screens or wallpapers. But they did introduce this. It's a pretty nice thing to do. Or a pretty nice thing to have. Now we have help. So we have how to play. If you want any specific information, you can come here and see what's up. Contact us, so you contact them. If I don't know why you would contact let's say you lost your account, you would. I've never had to do that. I don't know how useful that button will be in the game, but again, we're gonna go through everything here. Change nickname. Just you changing your nickname, you can change it to whatever the heck you want. And then the copyright information. In case you have any questions about this, this is where it would be in help, and then copyright. And then after that, we have history. Now, history is pretty cool because you can see your summon history when it comes to Dragon Stones, friend points, or others. We haven't covered friend points yet, but we'll get to that later, a little bit later. But let's say you pull a unit and your friend doesn't believe you. You come to your summon history and you screenshot it. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of singles. I haven't pulled anything good really, but I'm trying to save now. But so this is just where you see everything that you've pulled. And then after that, you just have the return to title screen. Alright, now that we've covered all of that, it's time to head into what this video is meant for. So we're going to go through all of these options. First, we have team. This is where you're going to build your teams. As you can see, I have like a Future Saga type team going on right now. So this is where you're going to build your teams. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you click on one of these characters, let's say I click on LR, Trunks, and Mai, whatever character you click next is going to replace it with that character. Let's say I click them. See, it's gonna ask if I want to replace it. But what I recommend is that if you want to change your team, just click Change All down in the bottom right, right here, Change All, and then that way you can unselect and select whatever characters you guys want. And then on the top right, you guys see friend supporter. So there's a thing in this game called the friend system, which we touched upon last video. Every time you take on an event, you're going to have to use a friend. So anyone who is friends with me, when they go through their friends list, they're going to see my AGL Zamasu because I'm giving people access to that friend, if that makes sense. Now let's go to sell. If you go down to favorite, right, and you scroll all the way down, we'll talk about all this in a second. If you scroll all the way down and you click tag on, right down here, I have it on. So the moment you go to sell anything, it'll take you straight to here, to the characters that cannot be added to the teams. This is a very nice way of sorting out, all of your Kais and stuff. Because let's say, let me show you. So let's say I take tag off. I couldn't click up there for a second. Now I want to go sell. I'm gonna have to go scrolling looking for that Hercule statue. So instead of having to look through it, go to favorite, go down, click tag on, and then click sell, and then bam. So let me just sell that because I meant to sell that. So that's easy. So you just sell characters. I recommend if you're gonna sell something, you want to exchange it down here at Baba Shop, but we'll get to that in a later video. So just selling any characters that you want, that's what the sell button is for. Training, you're gonna train your characters here. So let's say I click LR Ginyu. I'm gonna be taken to this screen. I can see his current level here, all of his current stats right here, his progress bar right here, his card art right here, training location. So there's different training locations that offer different perks. So the Snake Way will gain an extra 30,000 XP per training partner. King Kai's Planet, conducting this training in this location guarantees a big success. So each training item, training location rather, has their own benefit to it. Next we have training partners. So this is like I said in the last video, where let's say you have any rares. Let's see if I have any rares. Let's go down here. No, I don't. So let's say you have any rares or normals that you just want to get rid of your box. You'll just click auto and it should auto fill in for you. And then training items, you can just click auto, but you shouldn't do that because there's some training items that you do want to keep. We'll go over training items in just a second. But that's basically what training is. You're just leveling up your character, leveling up their super attack, all that type of stuff. Next we have awaken. So awaken, in this game, you acquire characters, and to awaken them you have to collect specific medals. We'll go over that in just a second as well. But let's say I want to awaken this raccoon, right? As you can see, I need 2 more medals. I need 5 medals and I only have 3. This is where you awaken your card. So let's say I had 5 medals. I'd awaken this raccoon into this raccoon right here. But that's basically it. You're going to be resetting all your stats back to level 1, then you just train them up again. But that's basically what awakening is. Next we have items. So this is where you're going to see all your current items in the game. If you want to see all your trading items, you click training items. All your training locations, all your awakening medals, all your support items, which when you go into game, there's support items that allow you to cruise through events easier. And then you have your treasure, all your potential orbs, and by other it's just summoning tickets and what is that under? Is that under treasure? Is summoning tickets under treasure? I think so. And then I guess by other, it just means these keys, these event keys that we talked about last part. So if we click character list, this is where you see all your characters. It's just a character list. You don't train them here. You know, you don't, you know, give them orbs. This is basically where you just see your characters. Now, this is where I want to get more in depth with this favorite tool on the bottom right. Now, before we do that, if you can see on the bottom screen, this tells you how many cards you have out of your max. So I have 239 cards out of 305. That's a good place to know, you know, how full your box is. If you have to train or sell any type of units. So if you click the bottom right button, favorite, let's look at the top part first. We have favorite. So this is basically how you can sort your cards in your box. So if I wanted to sort them by max level, right, it would change the way it looks. If I wanted to sort by character, it would change the way it looks. If I wanted to sort by attack, it would change the way it looks. If I want to sort by defense, it would change the way it looks. And if you wanted to sort in descending order, like I have up here, it would go from highest to lowest. Now, if I wanted to go from ascending order, it will show my lowest to highest. So that's what this is for. You just want to keep it in descending order because having your LRs on top just looks better. I mean, that's for me, I guess. You can sort them by cost, right? Free-to-play LRs cost $9.99, and summonable LRs cost $77. You can sort them by type, so physical, STR, int, tech, and AGL. So that's basically what this is, just sorting. Let's see. How I sort them, I click character. I don't know if this does anything. Then I click attack, then rarity, and then favorite. That's how I sort. Wait, why does this look a little different now? Oh, I click extreme class. That's what it was. Okay, so now that we went through the top part, let's go down. Let's talk about categories. So categories in the game are basically they're leader skills that talk about a specific time in the anime, is the way I can explain it. Now let me give you a quick example. So the Dragon Ball Saga, right? So any cards from the Dragon Ball Saga will be in that category. Planet Namek Saga, right? When Goku is fighting Frieza, all that time, any cards from there that come to the game will be put in that category. So the game is basically divided up by these categories. Every card belongs to a specific type of category, and if they bring a card that doesn't belong to any category, they'll most likely come with a new category. This category meta has been around for a very long time. When I say very long, I mean maybe like 2-ish, maybe. I don't even know specifically, if I'm going to be honest, how long, but they've been in the game for a while. So Goku's family, every character on Goku's family that you have will be pulled up immediately. That's what categories do. They just sort the game, or not the game, but they sort the cards that you have, and that's basically it. So now we have rarity, and we already went through rarity last part, but if I click N, this is just how you sort. You know, I have no normal cards. I have no rare cards. Click SR. I don't have any SR cards. If I click SSR, these are all my SSRs, right? If I want to filter just by LR, that honestly just looks beautiful. But so that's basically that. Now we have AGL. Now we have by type. So if I want to see all my AGL type, you click AGL. Bam. If I want to see all my AGL extreme or bad guys, I click extreme class. Bam. And that's basically what that is. So if I wanted to see all my super class or my good guys of my physical types, I click physical, super class, and bam. So this is just a sorting thing to see, you know, let's say you wanted to see how many intelligence units you had of bad guys, then you just click int extreme and bam. Now we have Dokkan Awakening. So if you click available, it'll show you all the characters you have available to Dokkan Awaken. And if you click unavailable, you have all the characters that you cannot no longer awaken. That's actually really good for those people who really like to grind in this game and they want to make sure that everything in their box is awakened. So they'll click available to see what they have to work on next. And then favorite, we already talked about that. Now skill effect. There are a bunch of skills in the game that cards have in their passives and stuff. So you can filter by passive skill, by super attack, by leader skill, and by active skill, because all of these have effects of these. How can I explain this? So there's passive skills that raise attack, that raise HP, that lower attack. There's super attacks that do that. There's leader skills that do that, and there's active skills that do that. So really quickly, raising attack is basically raising attack. It's all the characters that raise their own attack infinitely or by turn. So let's say I click on this Vegeta and I go to his passive skill. You can see that he raises attack and defense plus an additional attack, blah blah blah. So this is just another way to sort your characters. If you want to sort them by those who raise their own HP, who lower enemies attack, who boost all characters, who boost the category specifically. So let's say you're running a Dragon Ball Saga category and you have a card that boosts that category specifically, not just any other card. That's where you'll find that. You'll find them in the boost all section, or not the boost all, but the boost category section. Sealing super attack just means that you're stopping the enemy from super attacking. Transformation, there's cards that transform mid fight. So we have this Goku, right? UI Goku who transforms into MUI Goku. We have this Broly who transforms into full power Broly. We have this Gogeta who transforms into Gogeta. So this is just another. This is all filtering stuff. And then we have Rage, we have Effective Against All, Guarding Attack, 4C Super Attack, Change Key Spheres. So this is just, again, like I said the last, 3 or 4 times, this is just another way for you to filter your cards to see what you have, to see what you want to work on. And then for that team building aspect, which we will get into in later episodes or parts of the series. And then we have link skills, which I did not know they added to the game, but if you want to search up what cards have specific link skills, you'd go to the top right and enter specific cards. So let's say I said Vegeta, or not Vegeta, I meant if you want to look up specific links for cards. So let's say I looked up Prodigies, right? I see that gives 10%. Now let's say I click that, I click OK. Now when I go back here, I'm going to see all the cards that have Prodigies, and then I can build a team around that. This will be very good when you're farming that free-to-play LR Vegeta, or not LR Vegeta, LR Vegito, because you're going to need that Fierce Battle link. So let's type in Fierce Battle. Click OK. Now I see all the cards that I have that have Fierce Battle, and that's just another way to sort all the cards by links. And then we have that tag on, tag off. The cool thing about having tag on, besides having a place where you can sell your Kais and stuff, is just you can make your own list. So I have all my 100% summonable units in their own list. I think that's pretty cool. I don't have a lot, but I have my summonable LRs here. I have all my LRs here. So just another way for you to organize your cards, and then that's pretty much it for that. Now we have Dokkan Awakening. Here is pretty cool. You can see all the cards that you have by, if it's highlighted in yellow, like this one. If it's highlighted in yellow, that means you have it. If it's highlighted in green, or not just highlighted in general, that means you don't have it. Now another thing that's cool here is that you can see the medals required to awaken. So if you click this Gowasu right here, you can see that to awaken him to this UR, you needed these units. I mean, not these units, these medals. And if you click on this Gowasu, the transformed Gowasu, it'll show you that you need these medals. And then if you click on the medals, you can click to event, and it'll take you straight to the event if it's available in the game. So there we go. That's basically what this means. Now, hidden potential in reverse. These unlock when you hit level or rank 50 in the game. Next, we have hidden potential. Hidden potential is really cool because you can go ahead and power up your characters. So I just want to explain how this works real quick. So for the red nodes, those are attack. The greenish ones down here are HP. The blue ones are defense. And this is basically how it works. So let's say you acquire this Vegeta right here as an SSR. You need 4 more copies of this specific Vegeta, this card right here, to unlock these nodes, these big ones, right? And you can tell by the top over here, there's 4 little circles. and you can see how one is locked. That's because I only need one more copy of this Vegeta to go ahead, feed him in, so that I can 100% this unit. So to 100% a unit, you need 4 exact copies, or 4 similar copies of the card that you're trying to unlock. So to give you an example, if I awaken my Vegeta to this Vegeta, and then I pull another one of these Vegetas, I cannot feed this one in to this Vegeta because they do not look the same. The characters are not the same. I already Dokkan awakened him. And I'll give you a method to fix that up right away, but that's just how that works. Hidden Potential is really great because it gives your units a huge buff in HP, attack, and defense, and it also gives them really unique abilities. So this ability is Combo Attack. It's basically an additional, gives your character a chance to do another additional attack. Then we have Crit. You know, it gives your character a chance to do a critical hit, which hits a lot harder than normal attacks. Then we have Evasion, or basically Dodge. It gives your character a chance to dodge attacks. And then we have Type Attack Boost. Then we have Type Defensive Boost. So if your character has Type Advantage, they'll have an extra defensive and attack boost. Super Attack Boost, your super attack will do a little bit more damage. And then we have Recovery Boost. So if let's say you're running an STR unit and they acquire STR orbs, they will gain a little bit of HP back. So there's some characters that heal naturally. That's always good, you know, to get. And you acquire all of these by filling out all these nodes down here. I have not done that yet for this Vegeta. I just want to pull one more copy, but that's basically how this works. And finally, we have Reverse. So like I said, with that Vegeta, if you go ahead and pull a unit, and then you awaken them, right? And then you pull another one of that unit, you're like, oh crap, I can't feed in this card. Yes, you can. So, you click, the top part you says Reverse. You click Select, and you click the unit that you already awakened. So let's say I click this Goku, right? What's going to be happening is that I'm putting him back, or reversing the awakening. So that let's say I pulled another one of these UI Gokus. I'm gonna do it just for you guys, because these orbs, or these medals down here, are pretty important. But I have 31, so I'll do it for you guys. So let's say I reverse, bam. So now, since I reversed him, I can go to Hidden Potential. I can pick a character, and I can find my UI Goku. If I can find my UI Goku, where's my Goku? Right there. And let's say, see, I just need one more path to rainbow him. So this path right here. Let's say I put it in, blah, 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 blah. Then I put in all these orbs, and now I go back to Reverse. Now, instead of Reverse, I do Reverse Dokkan Awakening. The wording is a little bit weird, but I click Select, I click the Goku again, I click Reverse Dokkan Awakening, and bam. So now I just fed in his copy, awakened him. No, fed in his copy, put in orbs, and I awakened him back. So that's what you can do. If you pull a unit, you awaken him, and then you pull another one, and you want to feed him in to his Hidden Potential, that's basically what you do there. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. If you have any questions about what I covered, leave them in the description below. I tried to make this a little quicker because I don't want it to be another 40-minute video. Hopefully DBZarrion will be on for the next time to help me out. If you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one.